Understanding the importance of a mini lesson is, well, important. But knowing how to plan and write a mini lesson is what will help you to teach it effectively. The basic format a writing workshop mini lesson will follow is I do, we do, you do, which is also referred to as gradual release. I do refers to the teacher doing the doing or modeling for the students. We do means that students are trying out the concept they're learning or relearning. You do gives the student the reins to take ownership and put the learned skills into his or her work. Following the I do, we do, you do model, we'll break it down further to write the mini lesson. We'll use a very simple template that follows the architecture of the mini lesson model. When we write a mini lesson, according to our model, we list the title, objective, domain, standard, and materials. After determining these items, we'll be ready to dig into the active plan. Step 1 is the connection. The connection tells students why it's important that they're working on the concept you'll share. It helps them connect the concept being taught to a purpose. This is not a time for bells and whistles. The connection is quick and succinct. You may begin the connection with, remember when we, or I have noticed, or I have something important for us to think about today. Teachers quickly move from the connection to the demonstration or model. This is where I do comes into play. For about 5 to 10 minutes, teachers demonstrate the concept. The demonstration often uses mentor texts, which can be teacher or student created materials. The demonstration usually begins with watch me as I or notice how I. The demonstration must stay focused on just one thing so that students can identify what they're working on. It's important to think aloud as you model your writing and thinking. After the demonstration, students try the concept. This is called the active engagement. It's also referred to as off you go. I like to think of it as letting the students go momentarily, but not a full release. During this time, students will try a concept. This is done briefly in a whole group activity, in partners, or alone. It's helpful to have students buddy up in this part as they can help each other to figure out the concept as they try it out. Start the active engagement by saying, try using your writer's notebook, or turn and talk to your neighbor as you. The teacher should listen and observe as your students work on this part. After 2 to 5 minutes, it's time to share with you and your class. Once you know that students are ready to move on to the next part, it's time for the link. The link is also referred to as off you go. This is the time that the students will take ownership of the concept, making it their own. Give students permission to try the concept in their writer's notebook by trying it in previous writing or writing something new. Start the link with instruction that begins with, today, I would like you to try, or reread your piece and look for a place where you can add. The link will last about 20 to 30 minutes. During this time, the teacher should write in his or her own writer's notebook, check in with students using the roving records method, and have independent or small group writing conferences. The final stage of the mini lesson is referred to as the share. The share usually lasts about 5 minutes and provides an opportunity for the teacher to assess the mini lesson and for students to take pride in their work. Teachers should invite students to share how they found success in the lesson by using a phrase such as, who was successful in our lesson today, or who would like to share their learning with the class. Often, teachers pre-select students to share their work. They may select these students as a way to boost student confidence or as an opportunity to continue teaching the concept with student-led modeling. The share helps to guide teachers to know where to begin tomorrow's lesson. When planning a mini lesson, remember that structure, consistency, and single-point teaching are the most important factors for success. Give yourself a high five, then start thinking about how you'll plan your mini lesson.